Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I am Fairy Cry and we are back with another ranking. So today we're going to be doing Melanie Martinez once again, and this is the final album that we are going to be ranking. It is Portals, and if you are unfamiliar with any of the previous albums that she's made, please go check out my other videos. I give you a little bit of a rundown on the music and the track list and kind of my personal opinion on each song. This is going to be very exciting to rank because it is a really good album, but I feel like people have a lot of controversy on this album due to it being so different from the previous albums that Melanie Martinez released. It is still related to the Crybaby storyline, and it is a whole different new persona kind of bringing into her music, but it is still yet the same character, Crybaby, just a different version of her in another life. So if we get back into the details of Portals, it was released in 2023 and it is her third studio album that she has released. So this is a completely new theme we have. It is more kind of fairy tale like and just overall a very different vibe. We have a little bit more darker themes going on in this album, and I believe that it is completely opposite of what was previous to her older work. But to get into the spirit of ranking this album, I'm wearing this fairy shirt that I got from either Hot Topic or I think the actual Melanie Martinez store. I believe I got this last year when the Portals album released, and I think it's my favorite Portal shirt. She looks so cute in her fairy form. So the artist of this artwork, this album, that was featured on her Portals tour is 𝓕𝓮𝓻𝓲𝓮𝓼, and I'll show a little post on it on the side so you guys can see. So we have the Instagram right here. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. If I'm not, please correct me in the comments. So 𝓕𝓮𝓻𝓲𝓮𝓼 was doing the artwork for Portals and the tour. And I know recently for the trilogy tour, they also did artwork for the VIP, and I could show you guys pictures of the posters on the side right here. So we have the one that was done for the Portals tour. It's hanging on my wall over here, but I don't really want to take it off my wall. But I will show you guys the bag that came with the Portals tour VIP experience. So it was this one, and they did the artwork for right here. It's the same exact one that's on my shirt. We have the trilogy tour. This poster was a little bit easier to take down, but this is the one that was done for the trilogy tour, and you can see it's the same exact artist. It's very cute. I love the design. It's like kind of like new, I don't know how to explain, but it's like modern art, digital modern art. It's not AI created. This person actually did the artwork, so it's not AI generated or any of that. And yeah, I really love the artwork, and I could show you guys again the bag. If you didn't see my trilogy tour VIP content video, you should go watch it because I do give a breakdown of the trilogy tour and what you get in there. But I will show this again just to show you guys the art that they did. It's very beautiful and different. I really like the style of it. But yeah, if you guys want to check out their Instagram, this is what they have on there. So it's really cool. It looks like they do a lot of artwork for other artists. This looks like it's for Megan Thee Stallion, and then there's probably other artists in here that I'm not sure of who it is. I know they did it for Ice Spice too, so they're pretty well-known artists. So the Portals tour actually happened last year, and I attended it in May at Wheatland, California at the Hard Rock Casino, and I thought my experience there was like really nice. I definitely feel like they catered to their concert goers. Like they were really sweet overall, and I felt like they were really organized compared to many venues that I've been to. And that tour was just overall amazing. The only thing is like I have to say is like the VIP package that you got, all the things, kind of weren't really worth it in my opinion compared to the trilogy tour. But anyways, I definitely have like a lot of videos where I captured a whole bunch of content at the Portals tour, and I was like center sort of, a little bit to the side, but I was still like center stage, which was really cool and such a fun experience. And yeah, I wish I could relive it. When I went to the Portals tour, I definitely cried because one, I haven't seen Melanie Martinez in like 4 years. I don't know. I wasn't able to see her for her K through 12 tour. I was only able to see her 2015. So that was like 9 years ago. And I did the math, and I actually was about 20 years old at that time. So I haven't seen her for 8, 9-ish years, and it, like, my emotions were so crazy that tour last year. I was crying as soon as, like, Death went on, and it was just an amazing experience overall. I felt like the whole energy of the crowd in general for the Portals tour was a lot more insane as compared to the trilogy tour. I'm not sure why, but I felt like people were more hyped up. Maybe because they haven't seen Melanie for so long, and it was after COVID, so things were probably very intense in emotions during that time. But yeah, let's get through the template so I can show you guys what I have. So we're starting at the bottom, just buried in the desert. We want to leave that behind. Don't need the song in my life. So this is at the very bottom. We have Pipe Down with the Noise. So it's a little bit better than Bury It in the Desert, but we're just gonna like turn it down a dial, turn it down. We don't really want to listen to it often, but you know, since it's Melanie, we're going to listen to it anyways. And then the Safe Zone is kind of strangling the fear of deciding. So we don't know if it's, we don't know how I don't know how I feel about this song, but it's not like I want to listen to it all the time. And then above that, we have, oh, now she's birthing. She's birthing, like, oh my gosh, she's giving us something. This is what we want. This is what we need. So, yeah, she's coming out of the womb. And then the best tier overall, top tier, we have I'd Devour Any Day of the Week. Like, this is the song. This is it. You guys all need to listen to this song. It defeats everything else on this whole entire ranking system. So let's go through the track list. We have Death, we have Void, we have Tunnel Vision, we have Fairy Soiree, Light Shower, Spiderweb, and then Leeches, Battle of the Larynx, The Contortionist, Moon Cycle, Nymphology, Evil, and Womb. So for the bonus tracks, we have Powder, Pluto, and we have Milk of the Siren also that we're going to be ranking today. And yeah, let's get started. This is sort of bittersweet because it's my last ranking for Melanie Martinez, but I'm excited to create new videos. I have a few ideas in mind that I want to do, and that consists of like maybe my Melanie Martinez vinyl collection. I have another video that I want to create and share with you guys, maybe I don't know, some collections of my clothes, of Melanie Martinez shirts. I have a whole bunch of like tour t-shirts and just things that I've collected over the years. But anyways, yeah, let's get started. So the first track we have is Death. So let's go ahead and play that. yes, so this song is the first song that I cried to when Melanie came out for the Portals tour. This is such a great song. I'm going to go through what Melanie had put on her Instagram stories on each song and their meaning, and then we can just reflect on what the song means to me. Just to give a little bit of background, she does say that this part of the album is the last part of the Crybaby trilogy. She wanted to create a whole new character, which she did, a fairy character, and you guys could see she has the 4 eyes and the fairy wings, and yes, this is how she kind of looks like. Portals was just a whole different vibe she wanted to give out, and a different sound. So what the meaning of Portals is basically past life regression, and she fell in love with that whole theme, so she kind of wanted to stick with the theme of being reincarnation and having the same soul, sort of. But yeah, so let's get into Death. So quoted of what she said on her Instagram story. She had said, "I usually have titles picked out early on the conceptual phase of an album before writing anything. This one was a must, and I just wasn't getting it right this time. I tried writing it with other people. One day I sat in the portal room alone and started singing melodies. I sat in the portal room alone. I heard a spirit with a completely different tone than mine repeat a melody I had sung out loud in silence, and it sent a chill down my body." Ooh, that's kind of crazy. So I think maybe it was her spirits or ancestors that were talking to her, and maybe that's why she came up with this kind of theme on death. She said, "I was really scared at first, then continued on, using that moment as confirmation from the other side. I laid down the chords after hours of searching through Omnisphere for an instrument that would reverberate through my soul. I added a simple drum loop in the chorus that was then replaced by the production of my favorite collaborator, CJ Barron, as well as live drums from Ian of 9 Inch Nails, who also put drums down for a couple other songs. When I was done writing the song the same day, I played it for my best friend of 22 years, who is like a sister. She had just experienced multiple losses in her family. While she was listening on her headphones, tears rolled through. The song ended, she looked at me and said, 'That's the one.'" That's such a great experience, I think, for someone to go through that in songwriting and having a song that people can connect with easily. I think that's just such a magical experience, probably, for an artist. I feel like this song is really good lyrically. I feel like it gives the whole story. It's finishing off Crybaby story. She's still there. She's still, her same soul. She's always going to be there. And that's probably why I cried so much during this whole part of the tour, is because death was so meaningful to me. Because, yes, Crybaby's gonna always be there. Her music, Melanie Martinez created this character. It's always gonna be there for us and the people that went through this kind of stuff. And I just think it's such a great song. But yeah, we're probably gonna put this at... Let's put it at Oh Now She's Birthing. Because I do love this song, but it's not my favorite. And now we're going to Void, which is obviously, in my opinion, I think it's the best song, but let's listen to it first. This song is so freaking good. I feel like she worked on it herself, from what I remember, but I'm gonna put this at I devour any day of the week on this song, because it's just it's so different sounding from what she's done before. And let's read on what she had posted on her Instagram story about the song. So this is the first song I fully produced on my own. Okay, so she did produce on her own. Also in the portal room, the first thing I put down was the bass guitar top line. It was the exact melody from a voice memo I had recorded a few days before. The chorus melody and lyric came all at once just from looping on the bass line. I put down a simple programmed drum loop and was later mixed in with live drums. I remember screaming that chorus while crying. It felt like a weight I needed to get off of me. The weight of my anxiety, the weight of my brain, and the perfect fit for the second stage. Avoid a dark place where you left alone in your thoughts and introspection in order to find the light within yourself. I love that. I felt like I really connected with this album in terms of like being in a toxic relationship and just experiencing all this stuff. I felt like I was growing up with this album pretty much. So I would definitely put Void at the top because there were times in my life that I did feel like exactly how the lyrics are in this song. And if you guys watch the music videos, you guys need to also watch the music videos. I feel like it gives a lot more context about the songs. I thought the graphics were pretty cool. I thought it was really unique and different. But yeah, let's listen to Tunnel Vision.
Follow the tunnel into the portal. Lay all your burdens to rest. Drink from the fountain, death's holy water. Watch as you're put to the test.
Yeah, this song is so freaking good. Like, I'm not skipping this song every time it comes up on my album playlist. We're gonna put this at I Devour any day of the week for this song. We can look at what the meaning is behind this song. So she said she had wrote the song while she was in Hawaii in February 2021 with 𝓕𝓮𝓻𝓲𝓮𝓼. Okay, so I think that's a producer. We were surrounded by croaky frogs singing to us. Oh, that's cute. So very nature-esque and very like grounded kind of environment. And then she says, the sound of rain hitting the roof and pure connection. I wanted to make a song to describe the stage of moving through a tunnel of familiar hymns and imagery to ease the transition into the other side, while also writing something with multiple meaning that people can relate to in a more earthly way. The song was leaked through a Dropbox hack the same year, and it took everything within me not to trash it. I couldn't rewrite a better tunnel song, so it stayed. And I'm glad she actually kept it because it's such a good song. Like, I don't know why you would scrap it. I get that, yeah, she's really annoyed because people do listen to her music when it's unreleased, and you know, in a way that is really bad. You shouldn't be doing that. Don't listen to her music, her unreleased music, you guys. But it's like I'm being hypocritical because I've used Angel's song on my TikTok. I think Angel's song might be an exception just because she played it at the trilogy tour at the end. So I think that's maybe okay. Hopefully I get away with that. But yeah, I'm really glad she kept that song. I feel like it's very movement-y, kind of good, like, you know, dance music. Not like in an energetic, hopping way, but like in a like poetic way. I honestly think that song is just very like, you know, feeling good about yourself. And then next we have Fairy Soiree, which I really love. I like the song and the sound of this song. I just feel like it's very cute and like, you know, fairy tale-ish. So let's listen to it. Yeah, the song is so vibey. Like, I feel like it's so good to dance to. I feel like it's such a good feeling song too. And I believe that for this song, that she took a sample of an old song and then put it into her own song. So I think that's a really cool thing. I'm going to put this I devour this any day of the week, because I do listen to the song very often. I put it on my running playlist when I go out for runs. I put it on whenever I'm in my car, blasting it, and I feel like I'm listening to Portals. I want to listen to Fairy Soiree. And I don't know. It's just a good song. We can find out what the meaning is for that. So yeah, this is what she said. There were many days where I sat in the portal room wanting to create outside of my own perspective. I asked 𝓕𝓪𝓮𝓻𝓲𝓮𝓼, my A&R, I don't know what that means, to send me as many folders as possible of instrumental tracks created by different producers. So yeah, she did sample a track from another producer, and with their permission. And after the search of the folders while she was there was another track labeled Respect Volume 1. So that's where the background music for Fairy Soiree was sampled in. Oh, and the producer was named Hoskins, where that struck me. It was an infectious drum groove over the guitar top line. I wrote the song very quickly. I kept dancing to it, being overtaken by fairy energy. I definitely feel that in the song. It felt like a stage homecoming connecting to my soul family, a spirited soiree between me and my fae guides. I love that. I think it's very magical and such a good song. And then we're going to get into Light Shower. To me, like, it's grown on me. I didn't really, vibe with it at first because I'm not really I don't know how to explain, when I'm listening to albums, I want to listen to the first, catchy tunes first, and then when I listen to slow songs, I need to be in a space where I'm, kind of in my own headspace and when I'm in the mood for it. And when I finally did give that song a chance to sit down, really listen to it, put my headphones on and lay it on the bed, it's a really beautiful song. And I know that some people have said that this might be in relation to her new relationship, but I honestly feel like it's giving me that she has found the light to move on from her past self and finally having courage and a loving relationship with herself personally. So I'm not sure if it's really specifically related to her current relationship. I don't want to say that because I don't think she had mentioned that. Let's play it first.
You are the light I've been searching for forever. Feels like, man, I really never felt the rain. Buried in the desert, didn't think I'd push through the dirt. You just cleansed me like a waterfall. You came. I'm screaming like a kettle on a stove. It came the
Yeah, this song is very beautiful. And it's funny because not really funny, but the music video, it's kind of cute. She's a little snail. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll show a little picture right here. But it's very cute, and she's traveling through this desert, getting out and kind of overcoming obstacles. To me, it seems like it's in relation to her own life. There's some obstacles where she's stuck in the jungle part, and she's trying to pass through the river, but there's no way, and then eventually she finds a way around it, which I think is pretty relatable on that level. When you find that courage and confidence to get through something and you find that light, you're able to pass those obstacles and get through those obstacles and just keep moving forward. I think that she did a perfect job in creating that story through her music video and really explaining her lyrics that way. So let's read what she means by this song. So She said, "There's a place in the afterlife people under hypnosis describe as a soul-cleansing shower or light. I've never been through hypnosis, so I wouldn't imagine, but, there's some experiences that I've done. We won't say what it is, but, like, you do have those out of body experiences, if you know what I'm talking about. And then she goes, "A place where the gem-colored rays of light shine through every inch of your soul, cleansing your spirit or the trauma it had experienced during your last lifetime, restoring you to the original vibration. I remember reading about this and sitting on the roof of my garage, imagining what it would feel like while the warmth of the sun was hitting me. A few weeks later, I sat in my bathtub and my guitar and stayed up all night writing a love song about this light. In order to create layered meaning, this is also the very song I ever wrote for this album." I think that's such a lovely experience, and again, I feel like she's really, like, kind of taking on this soul spiritual finding experience through this era. I feel like she's really, like, sat down and got to know her true self. I don't know. It's kind of like shadow work. I feel like she did a lot of shadow work in this album, and that's why I feel like it's very dark and deep than what she's previously, like, have done before and produced before. And that's why I feel like this album is very artistic in that way. So we are going to put Light Shower. I think Oh Now She's Birthing, because I do love the song. It's a very cute song. I'm thinking about playing it at my wedding. I'm not sure completely yet, but it is a really beautiful, lyrically meaning song. Like, and then we're going to get into Spiderweb. So let's play Spiderweb.
I move like a moth or a butterfly, craving a change in the wind. I swirl by all the insects and all the flies, watching the cycle they're in. Better off dead than wasting my hours, flying where I shouldn't be, flexing like pricks with their stolen power. They're just who the spider will eat. Spinning all your silk and moving all of your eight legs to build a web that'll spread through the world.
So I think this song is really fun, but I'm not sure I really like it on that level. I do think she made it fun up for the trilogy tour, and I feel like I'm going to put it at Pipe Down with This Noise, because I really do skip this song very often. But we're going to get into the meaning of what she wrote for Spiderweb. So she said, "If I were ever to teach a conceptual thematic songwriting class, this song would be a great reference point. The interconnectedness of us all under hypnosis feels, including myself when I went under, is what I want to write about. I wanted to spice it up a bit, so I found an opportunity to add double meaning for earthly resonance. So Spiderweb is also written about social media's chokehold on society. Feeding off our highs and lows and curious to see us struggle, no one can leave once they merge. I wrote the song on my guitar in the portal room, recorded a voice memo of it, and sent it to CJ. He created an incredible instrumental track for it, and that same day, and even created the perfect drop using his own mouth sounds that gave it extra spidery feel." I think that's a really cool, like, thing that they use their own mouth sounds to create the background music. But yeah, I think it's, to me, I personally don't connect with the song. But it gives a good message, like what she says about how social media does have a chokehold on a lot of people and their mindsets. Like, I don't know what we would be without social media, honestly, but I feel like it can be a controversial topic because a lot of social media can be very inspiring to others. It could be an outlet, creative outlet to others. But also there's the bad sides, you know. But I think what she's, you know, focusing is the bad side of social media for her song. But yeah, we're going to keep it at pipe down with the noise. And then we have Leeches, which I know some of you love, but I just don't like it. I'll be honest, like right from the bat, I'm going to put it in Just Bury It in the Desert because I cannot get through the song. I don't know what it is, but we're going to play it anyways.
Leeches surrounded, conscience throbbing. They can't sleep at night. Hold their pillows tight, caught in the rivers of the tears that I cry.
I just can't get through it. It's just like, I don't know what it is. I usually love almost every song from Melanie Martinez, but this is the one song that I cannot vibe with. But this is what she says, the meaning of it. People describe a lot of afterlife to be like a school of sorts, projecting into past lifetimes with people they keep incarnating with to put themselves in each other's shoes, showing how they could have best dealt with conflict on Earth for next time. These next few songs are about conflict on Earth. I feel like I'd like to think we'd all planned these moments together prior to coming here, triggering each other to evolve. Living in the most rapid and isolating city of Los Angeles, I decided to write Leeches about people who live here for the wrong reasons and how they act around people in the spotlight. I wrote this over a tract from a large folder, originally added some extra production stuff, then brought it to CJ, and then brought a live string instrumentation for it to tug on the emotional heartstrings. So, lyrically, I think her meaning of what she had said is really good. I feel like, yeah, there are a lot of people in the music industry and, like, the entertainment industry. When you go to LA, there's probably a lot of fake people when they are in the spotlight, basically, like, mooching off of your spotlight and like using you for like their spotlight. So I feel like another song probably relatable to this song is Show and Tell, Numbers. She talks about it a lot, honestly, so I feel like maybe there's a lot of people that she's been connected through which have maybe led her in the ditch, feeling like being used, like blood-sucking leeches, basically. So I feel like on that level, I could respect the song, but I feel like as like listening level, for me, I don't really vibe with the song because I just don't really like the tone of it when she sings, or I just don't know how to describe it. It's not my favorite song. But let's go to Battle of the Larynx.
And they talk without thinking, they bite while it's shaking, with teeth that are round and dull. And they yell while they're chasing, while I'm steady pacing, my syllables hit the floor. How stupid, selfish baby, don't you battle with my larynx tonight. I'll wreck you if you chase me, but I'll be silent till you cross the line. The line. Don't you battle with my larynx tonight.
I love it. We're going to put it at I devour it any day of the week. Because I would. I feel like the song is very good. I feel like she performed it amazing at both the Portals tour and the Trilogy tour. If you were there at the Trilogy tour, she was shooting up fire on the sides with her sword, battling with the dragon, which was so cool. And it was such a fun experience. And if you guys didn't see it like live, you could definitely check out my video. I did the whole tour set list. I'm not in it, so you can specifically see Melanie. And I did put timestamps, so if you want to see Battle of the Larynx, you can. We should read what she says about it, because I don't know the specific meaning to it. Obviously, the larynx is something that has to do with your mouth and your voice. Like, so she says this was the last song she written and added to the album. May of last year, I went back to Hawaii on the same house. Into the same house that I wrote Tunnel Vision, and CJ came through the last hurrah of writing sessions before we declared the album finished. I pulled out my guitar and wrote the song very quickly outside. Then CJ added layers of magic to the production as he always does. Rise recorded live drums for the song later on. He added the urgency and momentum to the song that subject matter was really needing. I wrote this one to be about two different conflict styles. One person who yells a bunch of nothing really loudly to try and intimidate, and the other who can calmly and concise use their words and wit to prove their point. So I think, yeah, that's a good meaning. Like, I didn't really know the meaning behind it, and I feel like she explained it pretty well. I do love the song. It's a good song. It's a good dancing song. It's a good performance song. Has good meaning. So, yeah, we're going to keep it up there. And then we have The Contortionist.
Twisted on my limbs for you. Two of them in knots and two of them in loops. Ribbons tied around like a noose. Wonder if I'll ever get it loose. I don't wanna bruise for you. Holding back my words until my face is blue. I don't really care about your crew. You can tell them what you wanna do. Bones are crushing, me. It's touching, it's pumpkin balls and me. Fucking me. Bones are crushing, me. It's touching, me. Done doing that. Pens are breaking, the snap is no fun. No fun.
So obviously I feel like the song has a meaning of like pleasing someone to the point where it's like you're sacrificing your own self to please other people. And I feel like that does relate to like show and tell. It's kind of like, you know, doing things for the fans, doing things for others when it's hurting you deeply inside. So I feel like this is a good song. I'm going to put it at, oh, now she's birthing. So The Contortionist, she says, I will never forget the feeling and the intense smiles that me and CJ shared while creating the song. A true collaborative moment where we both felt the ping of our little antennas, like a loud phone call firing off. A lot of our process involved making tracks, then picking our favorites, then going into the booth and freestyling melodies, piecing together the best moments, and then I would pace around the pool, writing lyrics to fit the cadence of the freestyled melodies. The unhinged laughs in the chorus are exact takes of my freestyle. This conflict of the song is bending over backwards for someone who doesn't accept you as you are. I feel like it is really relatable on a level of, you know, bending your back over for people who aren't giving you the same energy. And, yeah, I feel like it belongs up at, oh, now she's birthing. We're at Moon Cycle now.
Why you always act so serious? I said, baby boy, you know I'm on my period. Yeah, he bit the cherry down, he's delirious. Seeing red figures in his mirrors and acting like a real tough furious. Lights swimming turn him amphibious. He says he doesn't care that he's into this. It happens every time the new season hits. Skin ready for my heavy daily creamer. Keep it handy, wound shining, any lessons, making room for blessings. Juice melting like raspberry palm.
like, I'm gonna put this in Strangling the Fear of Deciding. Honestly, I probably would put it higher, but I just feel like there's nothing in my middle zone right now, and I kind of feel like I need to put a song there. So let's read on what she says. So she said she wrote this song in the portal room alone over the instrumental tracks in the folder that was sent to her. It was a guitar loop by 𝓕𝓪𝓮𝓻𝓲𝓮𝓼. I'm not sure who 𝓕𝓪𝓮𝓻 is, maybe another artist. On each of my albums, I like to include at least one taboo song about something many people deal with but no one talks about in music, which is very true. I feel like she actually talks about a lot of things in her music that no other artist really talks about. We have Orange Juice, we have Moon Cycle, we have, I don't know, there's so many songs that she's like created that not a lot of artists will sing about, be passionate about it. So anyways, back to what she was saying. I wanted to write a fun, lighthearted song about being a person who experiences menstruation, aka your period. How blood represents vitality and life. I wanted the chorus to be pretty, and it uses analogies for bleeding that were sweet. Juice melting like raspberry, pomegranate, it's so scary. How my aura got him howling at my moon cycle baby. The rumbling sounds that lead to the song are my actual period cramps I recorded on my phone. That is so crazy how you can do that and like get actual body sounds from within your body and put it into your music, and it actually sounds amazing. And it kind of reminds me of those people who have been like tuning into like plants and trees with their little wire musician box. I don't know. I've seen it on TikTok, and like it like produces noises. But I think that's so cool that she incorporated that into her song. And then she says, the rumbling sounds which lead to my actual period cramps, with the conflict of patriarchal society brainwashing straight cis men to believe that they should have any kind of say or what other people's bodies, and also kind of the general ick that they get from discussion of menstruation. I wanted to make the song extra comfy for them to going on to describe a man who lives for period sex. So yes, this song perfectly describes like how in society like men always get a say on like the woman's body, which is not right. Like they have a say over what we do with our bodies, which doesn't make any sense. Like they don't even know anything about the period. They don't know what we go through. They don't know that we get cramps, migraines, bleeding out for days and days, like TMI, but it's true. And it's like, why do they get any kind of say? And I remember just going to the gyno the other day, like getting checked for colposcopy, which is like a test for like HPV or like cancer. And you know that like I don't know if anyone knows this, but like they don't even test that on men. It's only on women. And it's like, it really just sucks because people don't talk about it enough, like the pain that we have to go through. It just doesn't make sense how men have control over our bodies and what we get to do with it. It's a really good song lyrically. A lot of people can get uncomfy about it, which is totally fine. It's normal. It's like talking about sex for the first time with your kids, or like, discussing sexual activity, or like things that are part of the human body, and like people can get uncomfy about that. But it's like, it's a topic that needs to be discussed because everyone has it. Everyone deals with it. Everyone goes through it. Everyone reads about it. Everyone experiences it. It's a normal thing for the human species. So I feel like she really captured an importance of that and made it into music. So I think it's a great song. But we're going to keep it at Strangling the Fear of Deciding because it's not my favorite. I'll be honest, it's not my favorite. But it's not the worst. Oh, and like Moon Cycle also, people were speculating that Oliver Tree, which was her previous ex, had to do something with it. And I just think it's really weird that people were like getting on social media and like vocalizing that, oh my gosh, the song's about him, and it's like he's the reason why Melanie is blah blah blah, like all these things that she went through is because of him. And then they're like online harassing him and like bullying him, which is completely, I just think in my opinion is so horrible, especially like when she told everyone to stop. And like she said, that the song isn't about him, and it actually got worse to a point where he was like in depression mode. Like, I think that's horrible. So if you guys are, doing that online, don't assume that it's about other people. Like, don't assume things, and don't start vocalizing that opinion out loud, where it's like it could in the end potentially hurt them and even cause them to maybe even harm themselves, or it's just not right. Don't talk about other people's personal life. But anyways, let's skip to the next song, which is 𝓕𝓪𝓮𝓻𝓲. It's 𝓕𝓪𝓮𝓻𝓲, not psychology. Be the manic pixie dream girl that you forget how to be. Madness, oddity, lies, subtleties. Function to a selfish narrative, studies the prophecy. This song, so freaking good. I love it. I will blast the song out in my car when I'm like just feeling it. This is what she said it was about. So she wrote the song with CJ and Nick Long. It was a really fun session. We made a bunch of different vibes, and this one stuck out to us the most. I wanted it to be bratty and a commentary piece of box that a lot of men put femme presenting people in when they call us names like Manic Pixie Dream Girl, being forced to play the role of mom and healer while they gaslight you and call you crazy for the minute you communicate on how you feel, which is completely relatable. And then she says the ending interlude of the song, which is actually called Amulet, which is the second best part of the song. My partner 𝓕𝓪𝓮𝓻𝓲, which is the person that she's with right now, was cleaning out his computer, and an instrumental randomly started playing, and my ears perked up. When she said that, my ears perked up, I kind of like visualized her fairy ears coming out. And then she said it was a track that he had produced years ago that was just sitting there collecting digital dust. I immediately wrote over it, but writing a full song for it was difficult. I loved it so much, and I had no idea what to do with it. One day in the studio, I randomly was like, maybe Amulet can be an interlude after a song. And as fate had it, the very last note of 𝓕𝓪𝓮𝓻𝓲, it is the very first note of Amulet, a perfect puzzle piece, which I do think Amulet fits perfect with 𝓕𝓪𝓮𝓻𝓲. We could play Amulet.
Diamonds and rubies, the star in all the movies wears me out. Big pockets, I am her favorite locket, keeps them drooling. The semi-precious stones he has called them the curious. Where did I get refined? Get my cards and the polishes. I am too many carrots for your budget, ask the jeweler. Your boyfriend tried me on, wore me out, made him cooler. Like golden light or emerald from Colombian Andes. It will be the brightest green you ever see. Ancient and it's protective, an expensive rarity. So rare it is offensive. I think you love me.
And then it goes straight into Evil, which is my favorite song. Oh my gosh. Another good song when you are getting through a breakup. This is like a toxic relationship. This song is perfect. I think it's like, it belongs at I Devour Any Day of the Week with 𝓕𝓪𝓮𝓻𝓲. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a really good song that you want to sing about, like, being in a relationship with a narcissist. Let's listen to it. song is so freaking good, you guys. You have to listen to it. If you're getting into Portals and you want to listen to something that's catchy or something that's like, you know, different, listen to Evil, listen to Void, listen to Nymphology. They are fun songs to listen to. Especially when you are, like I said, getting out of a toxic relationship with friends, with family members, with lovers. I don't know. I feel like these songs are very relatable on overall like love life. And this is what she says Evil is about. My favorite of conflict songs. CJ laid down guitar and looped it. I paced around the pool, and I can just imagine her like swimming in her little pool, and wrote the lyric, unless that's like another meaning for something in the music industry, because I don't know anything about music, so maybe pool means another thing. But and wrote the lyric and melody for around 30 minutes. Flowed real easily and effortlessly. I think it's because I just had the mental turning point where I was finally able to articulate perfectly what I had dealt with in my last relationship. I wanted the lyrics to be the most savage and most cunty, which is so true. Every time I wrote something, I was like, no, it's not mean enough. It's about dealing with a narcissist who ironically calls you evil just because you're able to see through their bullshit. I spent the entire day blowing out my vocals recording it. It was definitely the most challenging song to sing. This song is so much fun watching her perform too. And it's kind of like a closure song, to be honest. Like you're getting all of your energy out. You're getting all of that bad vibes, that bad stuff that people, those toxic people have put onto you. And it's like throwing it up, basically. I feel like it's such a good song. And I feel like she really like expressed her emotions through that song. But yeah, next we're going to put that up the top. Next we have Womb.
In a room, we held down, safe in the sound. Got the caught and coming. Blue belly wanted to go through with it. Oh, now she's burning. Feeling alive. The closer I get to my life, I'm pushing out the center. The core, I'm slipping through the crowd.
Yeah, this song is so fun. Watching her perform this at Trilogy Tour too. I'm just reminiscing like the end of it when all the confetti flies down, and it's so it's like the perfect ending to her trilogy, honestly. Talking about reincarnation again, and she's talking about coming out of the womb, you know. And at the end of that song it goes, life is death, is life, is death, is life, is, you know, just a repetitive process that people go through. And I think in the spirit world we do get reincarnated. In my opinion, like that's my belief, is that it's the same soul, different canvases, different vessels every single time. And, you know, to me, I feel like it could be an animal, could be another species, could be a different universe, that we have been reincarnated. We might have multiverses. Like, think about Spider-Man. And now I'm going off topic. But I believe it fits within its section. Oh, now she's birthing. Yeah, she's birthing. This is a good song. And that's it for the whole album. Now we're going to get into the deluxe. So we have Powder.
But falling out from your nose, and I'm wondering how you're gonna erase your pain when you're on display. And I know it's a crime.
relate to the song on a level is like, you know, I've experienced substance abuse back then. Like, I'm not proud of it, honestly, but it's like such a deep, connectful song. And I don't really talk about it much, but, you know, something that most people don't talk about in their music, and how much being addicted to something can really hurt the ones who are around you when they're trying to help you get through it, trying to help you, support you. And it's a really deep song. Yeah, I feel like I connect with it on that level. We're just gonna put it at Strangling the Fear of Deciding, because I do like the song lyrically, because I have experienced that, you know, with someone. Like, it's a good song, but it also is like not my favorite song. I don't know, it's not something I'm like putting out, blasting out. I have to be in the mood to listen to it, but the message of it overall is like very it's a sad song, especially if you're someone who's going through that, or you know someone who's going through that. You can connect with the song on another level, and there's so many fans out there that are experiencing the same thing as, you know, the song. But yeah, if you guys ever want to reach out and you're experiencing like things like this, feel free to even message me personally. Like, I don't mind talking to you guys, because I am a person who's gone through that, and I know how hard it is. But I don't want to like get too much into detail about that, because my whole content doesn't revolve around my personal life. I just want to make it about things that I'm passionate about, which is like music and things that make me happy. But definitely a personal song with this, a personal attachment to the song. I might even just put it out Now She's Birthing, because it's so good. But you know what? We're just going to leave it at Strangling the Fear. And then we have Pluto, which is a song I really love. I love this song.
I'm holding an outdated shell. Help me let go. The walls around me are so close, caving in. Oh no. Some of the friends that I thought were forever, I now wanna sever the ties. The seeds have been spotted, I'm no longer doubting. I think that it's finally time to destroy me, kill me off slowly. I'll bathe in my ashes, rise like a phoenix. Show me who I am becoming. Pluto transform me, turn off my lonely. I'll sit with my silence, fix all my conflict. Show me the demons I'm hiding.
I love this song so much. It reminds me of, it's giving me back to the Crybaby era. Just like the sound of it. If there's people who are unfamiliar with Melanie's discography, I feel like if you really want to listen to Portals and you want to get into it and you don't really know what song to listen to first, I feel like Pluto is a good transitioning song. That's a little bit like her old style. I'm gonna put this at I'd devour this any day of the week, because I would. I play the song like on the daily. And then we have Milk of the Siren.
Drink from the legend sirens, summon the sailors in town, strangle the fear of deciding which ones deserve in a drown. Engraved in our memory, the harm that was done. Our mothers, the witches, they banished and burned. All of our sisters were killed and abused by sword-swinging men who would always accused. The worst of a woman who fights for our right to be where we belong at the front of the line. Tired of silence and being polite. Your legs turn to shimmering scales in the night. Drink from the ledge of sirens. So many sailors in town. Strangle the feet of deciding which ones deserve it and drown. Don't feel bad when these fuckers all drown.
Oh my god. Such a good song. I'm gonna put it out now. She's birthing. So we can go through the list one more time and see if there's any changes that I'd like to make. At the bottom we have just buried in the desert, so we have leeches, which is fine. I think I'm gonna keep it there. And then above that we have pipe down with a noise, we have spider web, and then I think that's fine. I think everything below that, these are the main two songs that I don't really like push play or like I'll skip it. So I think that's fine what we have so far. And then strangling the fear of deciding, we have moon cycle and powder. I think those are okay there. I really don't know where to put them because I do like listen to them, but I'm not always reaching for them. And then we have Oh Now She's Birthing, we have Death, we have Light Shower, we have The Contortionist, Womb, and Milk of the Siren. I think, you know, I would put Death down here because it's a little bit overplayed, but I do feel like I am emotionally attached to that song because I cried so much when she performed it live, so I think we're going to keep it there. So, Oh Now She's Birthing is okay. And then I Devour Any Day of the Week, which is the best songs on the album. We have Void, we have Tunnel Vision, we have Fairy Soiree, Battle of the Larynx, Nymphology, and then we have Evil and Pluto, which I think all belong there. I don't think I make any changes. I feel like this is the first ranking that we never made any changes, so I'm really happy. I had so much fun ranking everything, you guys, and I hope you guys had fun too watching. Please feel free to rank too and leave your opinions down in the comment section. I love to read it. I hope that, you know, Melanie will take a long, well-rested break from music because I feel like she deserves it, especially after being on the Portals tour and then working through her trilogy tour. I feel like she needs a long, rested break after her European tour is done, and then conjure up some amazing music in the future. But I am patient and I can wait because anything that she puts out is freaking amazing. I do want to say that I am going to create another video. I will be like discussing the perfume lines that she has been working with for Portals. I did buy the statue with the 4 perfumes and I really want to review that with you guys and share my opinion. I got it last Christmas, I believe. And I also ordered the candle. I have the Tunnel Vision candle, which I really want to discuss with you guys. And then we can also talk about the Crybaby perfume and do a comparison. I feel like that would be really helpful for people who might want to purchase later in the future or invest in, because it is a vital piece of my collection. But yeah, I'm really happy that you guys are here. You guys are sitting with me watching my content. It really makes me happy, and I love all of you guys. I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a lovely day, and bye.